This is a review of the Anker Astro E5 15,000 milliamp hour portable ultra-high density external battery charger. Inside the box you'll find the charging cable that you can use to charge the battery or to charge your devices with. It is 27.5 inches long. You'll find a mini USB plug, a micro USB plug, an Apple plug. You can tell that because of the little symbol on it. That's the only way I can tell the difference between this other plug, which is a 30-pin Samsung plug. In addition, there's a brief instruction manual, the battery pack itself, which weighs 10 3/4 ounces, and a nice carrying pouch. This is the smallest physical size battery that's available that carries a 15,000 milliampere hour charge. On the front of the battery pack, you'll see a push button that when you press it will show you the indication of the battery level charge. Here you can see there's only one LED that's lit. This is because I just ran some extensive testing on this, which I'll explain later. Here on the side you'll see the input port, which is rated at 5 volts DC and 1.5 amps. This is what you use to charge the battery pack. As I said, it is suggested use a 1.5 amp input charging source. Even using that, it will take 9 to 10 hours to charge this battery. That's because it's so massive in size. It's 15,000 milliampere hours. If you use a USB port like a USB 2.0 on your computer, then it will take upwards of 30 hours to charge the same battery. To be honest with you, I charge every battery that I own with a USB AC wall charger with an output of 2.1 amps. Here you can see I have the USB port in my hand, the plug. It's a micro USB. You plug it into the cable like so, and then you plug it into the battery pack, and you'll start to see the LED sequence from left to right indicating the charge, and then it's going to flash 1 indicating it's charging the first level. With one LED blinking, the battery capacity is less than 25%. With one LED on and the second one flashing, it's 25 to 50%. With the second LED on and the third one flashing, it's 50 to 75%. And with the third LED on and the fourth one flashing, it's 75 to 99%. And when the battery is fully charged, all 4 LEDs will remain on. Here you can see the push button, and when you press it, the LED will light up. And this also will tell you the charge of the battery pack, so you know whether you should recharge it before you leave home. If one light is blinking, it's less than 25%. If one light is steady on, it's 25 to 50. If 2 LEDs are on, it's 50 to 75. If 3 is on, it's 75 to 99. And if all 4 lights are on, it's charged to 100%. On the top here, you'll see 2 output ports. This one here outputs at 5 volts DC and 1 amp. This is ideal for your smartphones and even some small tablets. This one here is output at 5 volts DC and 2 amps. This is recommended for a fast charge on your tablets or your phones. This battery pack will charge 2 items simultaneously, and it contains a very fast charging output of 3 amps. In addition, you'll see an LED flashlight here. When you press this button here twice real quickly, you can see the LED come on. It's quite a bright light. If you press it again twice, the LED flashlight will go off. There is no time specified as to how long the light will stay on, except that as long as the battery has some charge, it will remain on. This is an extremely powerful battery. At 15,000 milliamperes, I could completely charge an iPad 3 and even put a touch-up charge on an iPad 2. This battery contains lithium-ion cells. It uses 5 of them, and each cell is 3,000 milliampere hours. This is the smallest battery pack of its type with this high capacity of charge. The battery pack is very nicely packaged with a black high gloss finish and a silver band. I have to tell you though that it is a bit of a fingerprint magnet, at least for me. This is a perfect battery pack for a student, anyone who travels, a commuter, or someone who travels on the road. It's perfect for long flights, long days in class, road trips, or just any time you're away from an outlet. This high capacity battery can keep your smartphone or your tablet going all day long, which is particularly important in business meetings, for example, or classes when you're trying to take notes, type it into your tablet, or using your smartphone all day long. I'm constantly asked by people, can I charge my device and charge the battery at the same time? In this case, I've got 2 iPhone 4s plugged in, charging them simultaneously, plus the battery pack plugged in and charging. From all appearances, it looks like the battery's charging and the phones are also being charged. Even though it does this, I don't recommend it. There's a lot cheaper ways to charge two iPhones by using an AC wall charger than using an expensive battery. Plus, you're stressing the battery for unnecessary reasons. My personal belief and practice is that you use the battery for charging when you don't have AC power available, and not as a pass-through to charge these two devices with it at the same time while charging the battery. These lithium-ion batteries are rechargeable more than 500 times. How powerful is this battery? Per my test results, I could charge this iPhone completely from zero charge 8.3 times. This is a rather large-sized battery, even though it's small for its capacity. I say that because this isn't what you would put in your purse. But I can tell you, if you're traveling, you have a carry-on bag for an airplane, you have a backpack for school, a briefcase, or a large purse, this thing here will keep you going all day long and keep your smart devices happily charged. In my testing, I started with an iPad 3 at 5%, and the next morning it was charged to 100%, and the battery still had capacity. In my testing, I used the cable supplied with the unit. I then plugged the Anker battery into an iPad 2 and was able to draw off a 12% charge. In these two tests, I was able to consume 11,815.28 milliampere hours. This is a 78.77% of the battery's rated capacity. This is an outstanding result and far exceeds the specifications. I included this list of device charging requirements in my written review. As you can see, this battery pack can even charge the powerful iPad 3 and iPad 4. Using these test results in the real world, you could charge your iPhone 4 or 5 approximately 8.32 times, an iPad 2 approximately 170%, an iPad 3 or 4 102%, an iPad mini 263%, and a Kindle Fire 269%. This is an extremely powerful battery pack, and its test results were exceptional. This is an excellent product. In my testing, I was able to get 78.77% of the capacity of the battery out, so the battery even exceeds its own specifications. That was equal to 11,815.28 milliampere hours. That's quite a wallop, and just think, it fits in the palm of your hand. Rate this product at 5 stars. This review was done by JJ CEO. I'd like to tell you I received a sample for testing evaluation, and I promise to give a fair and honest review.